the boss. Bruce Springsteen goes up to Minnesota and he's no King's protests and he's going to be there with the people, the people. What are you doing, Bruce? What are you doing? I mean, look, I think it's terrible. The deaths that happened up there, was it a guy named Alex and a woman named Lisa? You know, that's terrible. They made some bad choices, but which law enforcement had used non-lethal force to deal with them. Obviously, hindsight's 20/20, and I will say to anybody, when I get pulled over, okay, I drive too fast, officer, get your hands 10 and 2, 10 and 2. Yes, officer, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. I mean, hey, they got the guns, okay? I mean, show a little politeness to authority, okay? Might go a long way. Now, there's some jerks and a-holes out there who have firearms and like to, throw that power out in the wrong way. Of course, we know there's a few bad apples out there. But the point is, it's terrible what happened up there, and the boss is up there, and he's giving his song, Born in the USA, to the thing, fighting the One Amendment, or fighting for the One Amendment so we can keep the anchor babies here in America. And like, oh, God, it's so crazy. We are a nation of immigrants, Bruce. Yes, of course we are. But has the politicians, Biden especially, let so many illegals come into the country? Yeah, they did, to hold down the wages, to prop up a Ponzi scheme called the Social Security system. How about all of the corruption, all the waste, fraud, and abuse in Minnesota? And Nick Shirley exposed it? No, a bunch of reporters before him for years were exposing it. But then the stories get squashed, or you get pushed down. Nick Shirley, he's just a kid. He's just doing, bringing up old stuff and current. Don't you want these politicians? Oh, because they're Democrat? Oh, it's hands off, hands off. A lady and her husband got killed up there. It was a Democrat who was voting against some of this stuff. Oh, we can't talk about that. It's conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory. Yeah, there you are. New Jersey Elvis. I got a band desire. All right, Bruce. Yeah, you're the man. Why don't you and the band, E Street Band, why don't you guys go do like a benefit show in Somalia? I don't know. I'm just saying, help those Somalian people out. You like to help them out in Minnesota so much. We're not going to talk about that, Bruce. People our tax dollars getting ripped off, foreigners, corruption, using federal funds. And again, the federal government, what a joke. You're not having people go in there and audit this stuff, check this stuff out. Not just millions were lost, people, billions. And then if that's just Minnesota, what's Illinois? What's here in Illinois? What's Cali? What's New York? Yeah. Anyway, okay, boss, you righteous boss. Why don't you and the boys, East Street Band, get together and do a benefit show in Somalia? Okay? Yeah.